So the Sixers go with Johni Broome. Definitely not a sexy pick. I think he's a quality player. I think he's going to be an NBA player, maybe more of a regular season backup big with slight starting potential. Walmart Domantas Sabonis. And the main reason I don't hate this pick and I don't mind it and I want to see how it plays out is because he is a great passer. I mean a wonderful passer. You're going to see highlights throughout this video, and I really think that's going to help the guards on this team. Not only is he a great passer, but he's going to be a willing screener who's going to go out and headhunt. Also a great rebounder. Now, in real time, I was upset. I thought Taro was the guy for sure, and I think they should have went hard for Rasheer Fleming. Maybe they did. We will never know, but clearly the Suns wanted him, and they made multiple trades to get up to the number 31st pick and pick him as the first pick in the second round. But back to his passing. First off, one of the biggest needs on the Sixers team, no matter the position. Last year, they were one of the worst passing teams in the league. They need better passers. He's exactly that. That's good. And also, how many times last season did the Sixers run an initial action that didn't go anywhere and the ball would end up in Andre Drummond's hands and he would be like, what do I do with it? And the defense would not care because he can't dribble, he can't pass, he can't do anything. Johni Broome in that situation is so much better. Against backups, he has the potential to take him one-on-one. He has the potential to drive and kick. He can set up a dribble handoff. If Maxey hits him on the roll, he can finish, but also he can make a pass out to the perimeter. Everyone wants to get on Tyrese Maxey for his passing, and obviously he needs to improve. But one way to get the most out of him as a passer is surrounding him with players that can actually make quick decisions. And Johni Broome has that quality. It's why Gershon worked better with Tyrese Maxey. Because Gershon, in that situation I explained, could either shoot a three, make a quick pass, draw a closeout and drive, or go right back into another action. Having a center that can pass can really help the flow in units. It's very underrated, and not many centers have that ability. Clearly, the Sixers are going to have to sign a free agent power forward. I personally don't think they're going to have the money for Gershon. And although Johni Broome is listed at 6'9" or whatever, 6'10", whatever he's listed at, he's a center in my opinion. That's definitely one of the cons about his game. I will say, I think offensively, he can definitely play the 4 position because he's kind of like a Draymond Green type player where he's smart enough. He doesn't need to shoot the ball. He knows where to be. And if he's in the wrong spot, he can just set a screen. Did I just unintentionally rhyme again? What is going on? If you know, you know. Anyway, let's keep going. But as I was saying, I think offensively at the 4, as long as there's not any other non-shooters or multiple non-shooters next to him, I think he could fit in just fine and find a role because of that passing ability, because he's a willing screener and a quick decision maker. And also, I think my biggest question is, can his scoring ability translate to the next level? Can he bully players in second units? Because if that's the case, we can give him the rock and let him run the show at times and allow him to be that Walmart Sabonis. Like, that's what I want to see. Can this dude bully people in the second unit next year and be efficient as a driver at that position? And of course, be efficient as a post player. And of course, there's that meme going around where he couldn't really jump off the ground at the combine. Athletically, NBA standards, I don't think he's going to be able to play the 4 or guard the perimeter. You're going to want him in drop coverage pretty much 24/7. So that pretty much makes him an undersized center. But honestly, in today's NBA, is he really undersized at the center position? For instance, he's not like Paul Reed, where the Sixers are going to get cooked on the glass consistently when he's out there. Now, if we do get cooked on the glass when he's out there, that's a really bad sign for him because that should be one of his elite traits. Also, he's going to be able to hold his own and hold his ground if someone wants to take him inside the post, which there's not many post players. But really, for him defensively, it's about the pick and roll. Can he get out on the perimeter enough to take away 3-pointers? Can he keep guys in front if he's going out too far? That's like the annoying thing about him. He's undersized, but he's also not the quickest at the center position. He's still pretty slow-footed. Like I said, Walmart Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has the same issues, and Sabonis made up for it with relentless effort, being an above-average passer, but most importantly, that dude is the best screener in the NBA, arguably. Mostly because every single possession, he's willing to be a screener, and I really think Broome is going to have that trait as well. Like, he's going to probably screen every single possession. Overall, I don't even want to talk about his shooting because it's just never going to be a reliable thing. He might have a fake Sabonis year where Sabonis is shooting 40% from three last year, but no one gives a damn because he's taking 1-3 a game. I'm wondering if he can develop the TJ McConnell shooting trait. Like, we know TJ McConnell doesn't shoot any three-pointers. But every time he does make a three, it feels like at an important moment when the offense is kind of stalling. It feels like he hits clutch three-pointers, which is crazy. Basically, does he have that clutch gene? Like, who cares about percentages in a game where the Sixers need to win? Can he just randomly hit one three-pointer when they need a swing of momentum or they need to stop a run? Or to just stay afloat when the starters are resting on the bench? It feels like TJ hits those three-pointers, and maybe because Broome is a winner in college, high character dude, maybe he has that trait in him. That's my point. That's what I'm looking for in terms of shooting. Can he be that clutch big game shooter because he's a national player of the year, a college champion? Because quite honestly, there's like a 1% chance he's going to be consistently hitting threes. And even if he does, the defense is not going to care. I'm telling you. And although I badly wanted a power forward, and my goodness, we still need a power forward. It's getting disturbing out here. He's an elite rebounder, an elite screen setter, and he can pass the ball. And they badly need another center, with Joel Embiid basically being half retired. And I would not be surprised in a couple years Broome being a starting caliber center or close to it. I truly think he does have like low-key a little star upside if you squint a little, and it's mainly because he's a grown man. I mean, he's built like an NBA player already. He's going to bully kids from day one in the NBA at times. And just maybe that will allow his scoring and post-game to translate to the next level. That's what he needs, because if he has that, he'll be able to draw double teams. But even if that doesn't translate at a consistent rate, he's still going to be a solid NBA player. Because you can tell on both ends of the floor, he understands where to be. Offensively, he knows how to keep the offense moving and grooving, whether it's make that pass or set that screen, or crash the glass. And then defensively, he knows where to be, and he's going to protect the rim and hold his ground. Everyone's making fun of his verticality at the NBA Combine. He basically led the country in blocks per game. Like I said, not a sexy pick by any means, but I think this is going to age better than most expect. And personally, if I was picking, I would have went a different direction. But I understand it, and the more I talk about it, the more I'm excited to see how he looks in the Summer League. And my goodness, he's most likely going to dominate, because that's basically college. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments section.